Okay. All right. Good day, everyone. Good day for yoga, moving and stretching and reflecting. So as I just said to you, so today, two things. One is tomorrow's or this Saturday, this weekend is spring ahead. So that time shift can really rock us. So just if you can today and tomorrow, just try to go to bed a little earlier and try to get up a little bit earlier. And that'll help the transition. Also eating light. So starting on Sunday for the next week, if you can eat a little bit lighter than you're used to, that helps because your body's going to sort of be in shock. So it can help transition into that time change. And also, so today is a Hindu celebration called Shivaratri. This time of year, every year, this March new moon, we celebrate coming out of darkness. So as spring starts coming, and ignorance, and shedding all the stuff all the dead stuff that we've accumulated over the winter, and make room for new sprouts, new blossoms, new things. Yeah. So we're going to begin with, let's just shake. So let's just shake off all that stuff. Shake, shake, shake. Yeah, such a great day for introspection and getting rid of and becoming aware of what we even want to get rid of and relax. Good. All right, so we're going to come into Kapalabhati breath. So we want to have a nice tall spine. And what that is basically is called also bellows breath. So we're going to be breathing in and out, and we're going to be using our belly. So sometimes it's a little easier if we have our hands on our belly. And when we breathe out, we're going to breathe out through our nose effervescently and draw our belly in. And then don't worry about the inhale breath. That'll just come naturally. But when you breathe out, you're gonna, as your belly goes in, and breathe in and everything will relax, and exhale, breathe out. So we'll practice that slowly, a few, and then we'll do a couple rounds a little quicker. Yeah, and this is actually starting fire. It's getting the fire burning in our body to burn off all of that stuff, all the dead leaves, right? All the dead stuff that we don't want to carry anymore. And then, end up refreshed and open and, available for new growth. So let's do practice a little bit together. So we're going to breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to draw your belly in out of your nose. It's almost like you're blowing your nose. And then relax. Just let the breath come back in and exhale. Breathe in and breathe in and out. So we're like almost pushing the air out. Yes. All right, so let's close our eyes and just practice a few rounds together. So let's just take a cleansing breath in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. So this breath is in and out of the nose. And again, don't worry about the inhale breath. That'll just come naturally. Good. So take a breath in and exhale. Draw your belly in as you breathe out. Inhale, relax. Exhale, out. So just continue at your own pace, pushing that breath out on your exhale breath. This breath is going to detoxify. Just do about 8 more. If you want to go a little faster, that feels okay. And relax. So you can keep your hands on your belly if you'd like, keep your eyes closed, or you can bring your palms up on your lap. If you feel like you want to try it without the hands or more comfortable, either way. All right. So again, we're going to take a cleansing breath in and breathe out. Okay. And then take a breath in and exhale, draw your belly back as you exhale the breath through the nose. Keep going at your own pace. You can go faster, you can go slower, but really use that belly drawing back. Feel that belly rise and fall. But 8 more. And stop at any time. And relax. Start to feel the effects of the breath. You might feel some energizing happening in your head. Maybe the body's tingling a little bit. And we're going to do that one more time. Let's take a cleansing breath in and breathe out. And let's give this our 100% for 10 rounds. Take another breath in and breathe out. And keep going. Exhale, breath, draw that belly back in towards your spine. And relax. Come back to your natural breath. Notice if your natural breath now even is going into the belly. Loosen to that belly. Nice, nice. And when you feel ready and complete, just gently flutter the eyes open. Good. All right. Finding a nice tall spine. Yeah, we just got our fire going here. We're gonna loosen up the spine a little bit in our cat-cow, palms on your lap. Good. Take a nice breath in and exhale. Slide your hands to the front of your knees and drop your head. And press into your feet. Inhale, slide your hands up to the top of your thighs. Reach your shoulders back, reach your elbows back. Open up the heart and exhale. Draw the head back down. Good. And inhale, reach the elbows back. So the beauty of this practice is we stretch our joints and our ligaments and our muscles, and just do a few more at your own pace. And we just get the body moving and stretched. And that alone will help all of the organs in our body. Our organs sort of regenerate and detoxify at different times of the day and night. So this helps to get the prana energy moving in the body. So basically the body can function. It's like an oil change in our car, nice fresh oil. Yeah, moving through the body. And then slowly come back up. Nice tall spine. Let's take a breath in. And as you exhale, bring your belly forward, like you want to lay your belly on your thighs. Just come about halfway. Keep your head right above the shoulders. Bring your elbows onto your thighs. Going to come into cobra. So your fingers are forward, your forearms are forward. Yeah, you're resting on your elbows and your part of your upper arms. Yeah. And then we're going to gently press down into our arms and drag your arms back towards your hips. And then stretch the top of your head. Look down towards the floor. Let's stretch the top of your head forward. So feel the spine getting nice and long. Good. And then on an inhale breath, see if you can lift the chin, looking forward. Relax the shoulders down. Good. So you're dragging your hands back. And the intention here is just to elongate the spine. Some space between all those vertebrae. Good for our spine. And then exhale, relax the gaze back down. Slide one hand back to your thigh, the other hand back to your thigh. Press down into your both thighs and bring your body back up. Good. And wiggle it out and shake it out. Good. All right. We're going to come into a little cross-legged. So we're going to bring our legs together. And if it's comfortable for you to cross your right leg over your left, or your right ankle over your left. have a nice tall spine. Relax your arms down. Let's turn our palms out. And on an inhale breath, reach your arms out and up. Yeah, just nice and easy. You can keep the elbows bent. Take a nice big breath in here. As you exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears. And then start to turn at your waist over to the right, just a little bit, and relax your arms down now. Bring your forearm or your hand, that left one, to the outside of the right side. Bring your left hand, your right hand, to the back of your chair. If you have any space there, or you can keep it just on the side of your chair. Keep your spine long and slowly turn and look over your shoulder. Start to stretch the neck. You might bring a nice twist. Good time of year. We're gonna be doing a lot of little detoxification poses as we go into spring. So eating right, stretching, coming to yoga, breathing and stretching to detoxify the body and drive out all that yuck. Relax the body, slowly turn the head back forward, bring the body back forward and uncross. Let's go over to the other side. Find your nice tall spine, lifting the heart slightly, and cross on this side, either here or at your ankles. Do whatever's most comfortable for your body. Relax your arms down. Turn your palms out. On an inhale breath, float your arms out and up, nice and easy. Notice the shoulders, that they start to get tense. Can you relax them? Just bringing your arms up here, take a breath in. As you exhale, relax, and just a little bit, turn over to the left now and relax your arms down. Yeah. Now bring the outside of the right forearm or hand to the left outside thigh. And if there's space behind you, bring your left palm onto the back of your chair, or you can just bring it onto the side of your chair. Turn and look over your left shoulder and breathe. That nice belly breath. Yeah. Each time as you breathe in, though, your belly puffs up, and as you breathe out, your belly draws back, just like we did, but just more easy. And as you exhale, relax everything. Slowly turn your head back forward. Slowly bring your body back forward. Good. And let's uncross here. Good. And wiggle out the legs. Yeah, good. Scooting a little more forward in your chair if you haven't already. Roll onto the outsides of your feet. And just bring your bottoms of the shoes together as much as you can. Get a nice tall spine. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Good. And then inhale, roll your head over to one side and up and over to the other side and forward. Feel free to soften your gaze, close your eyes as you rotate 2 more times your head. And just slowly release the tension in the neck, shoulders. There's a spot that's particularly stiff, always pause there and take a breath in. And then as you exhale, come back forward and start again. Good. And then we're going to reverse, do about 3 slow circles the opposite direction. Inhaling up, always checking in with your breath. Yes, never stopping the breath. Let the breath guide you into and out of every asana. There, that's your guide. Good. And the next time that the head comes forward, pause. Good. And bring your hands to the outside of your legs and slowly bring your legs back forward. Good. And relax. Good. Heel toe your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. Bringing a little, so we're going to stand up. So we're scooted forward in our chairs. Going to lean forward slightly as if you have a band or a belt around your legs above your knees. Imagine that you're pressing out into that band as you come forward and stand, come to a stand. Yeah. Good. And we're gonna make our way to the back of our chair here. Good. And rise. Good. So you can either keep your chair in front of you, or we're gonna probably use it in a little bit, but let's just come to shaking again. Shake the body, get loose. Notice how your body feels today. It's amazing how different our bodies feel. And for me, I've noticed what I eat the day before is very related to how achy I am the next day and stiff. Yeah. And drink and all of that. And weather plays a part too, all of that. Yeah. So just having an awareness. What makes you feel good, right? It's a good time of year to do that. Great time of year today and tomorrow to check in with what am I doing that is not serving my body. Okay, come to a stand. Let's come a little bit wider apart. Let's soften our knees. And let's come to side, nice and relaxed. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Our exhale breath is designed to both relax us, but to get rid of toxins in the lungs, right, in the body. And the deeper we breathe and the more stale air we release, the more oxygenated air we bring in. Yes, and that's good for our circulation, our heart, our blood pressure, our central nervous system, for everything. Yeah. And one more. And come back to center. Good. Wiggle it out. Wiggle out your hips. Good. Bring your feet back to hip distance apart here. Good. We're going to come into a little Shiva dance for the so we're going to come to maybe just sort of the right side of your chair a little bit here. Yeah. Good. All right. Now let's just hold on to the chair and let's lift our heels and lift our toes and lift our heels and lift our toes. Good. Come back to center. Let's bring our right foot forward. Yeah, just a little bit here. Bring our hands onto our hips. Little hamstring stretch here. We're going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, just hinge forward. Press into your toes as you come forward, but keep your head right above your shoulders, on top of your shoulders. Good. Take a breath in and exhale. Drop your left hip a little bit. Lift your right hip up. Do this gently. Yeah. Stretching your glutes there. Hamstrings. Good. Little inversion. Press down into your hips. And with a straight spine, just gently bring your body straight back up. Good. All right. Now we're going to come to mountain pose. So nice tall spine here. Good. We're going to maybe start with holding onto the chair. So we're going to come into a little warrior 3 and then into warrior 1. And then we're going to do a little Shiva dance coming in and out of our warrior. Yeah. Sounds like fun, right? Yes, it will be. All right. So weight on the inside leg. Good. And then we're going to start to lift, to bend the right knee and see if you can slowly lift it up. Good. Take a breath in, keep a nice tall spine, look straight forward here. And then you can put your hand on your hip. As you exhale, start to lean forward, start to send that right foot back and maybe extend it as far back as you can. And if it's available to you, reach your right arm forward. So stretch and you can always drop that right toe down onto the floor. So just do this at your own pace and your glute muscles are engaging, right? Squeeze your little butt muscles. Good. And then slowly, very slowly, soften that front knee and drop your right toe now onto the floor. Good. And release your right hand back down. And now we're going to come onto the heel. So we're going to come into warrior 1 here, nice and slow, right? So coming into this nice warrior 1, the toe's a little bit on an angle, that back toe, that right toe. Yeah. And we're a little soft bend in the left arm. And now making sure that you have real estate here, we're going to be bowing forward. Good. All right. So here we are in our warrior 1 legs. On an inhale breath, we're going to reach our arms forward and up. Good. And then we're going to straighten our left knee and reach a little bit further back if that's available to you. And then exhale as we soften that left knee again. We're going to drop our arms and we're going to fly our arms backwards. Yeah, just like we're diving. Good. And then inhale, slowly drop your arms and start to lift them up. Straighten that left knee, reach the arms up and back, and maybe bend the elbows, bring your hands back as well. And then inhale, reach your fingers up. Good, and on an exhale breath, start to drop your arms, soften that left knee, lean forward, and reach your arms back. This should feel nice, right? If anything is uncomfortable, just modify. I'm gonna do that a couple more times. So inhale as the fingers fly up, straighten that left leg, stretch up tall, maybe lean back a little bit. If it felt good to bend the elbows, that's just an option. And then inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, drop the arms, bend that left knee softly, and reach the arms back, stretch the top of your head forward. We're keeping the spine straight. Yeah, let's do that one more time. Inhale, slowly bring the arms up as you straighten that front knee, reach up and lean back. And exhale one more time, dive forward, draw the arms down, reach them back, stretch the top of your head. And then relax the hands, slowly bring the body back up. But you can bring your hands onto your hips. And on an inhale breath, now just bring that foot next to the other and shake it out. Very nice. All right. I'm going to step back from our chair just a little bit and come into a little bit wider stance here. Hands on our hips. We're just going to spend some time in a little Shiva dance, right? So just moving, leading with your hip bones forward, just very mindfully wiggling and stretching the hips. Good. And then pause, and then we're going to do the opposite direction. Just coming into nice and do bigger circles, smaller circles. The knees are soft. You're just gently pressing into your toes, right, for some stability. And just work to loosen up these hips that get so tight. And then let's reverse again. Yeah, we're gonna do some Shiva dancing today. Yeah, again, getting rid of our tension we like to store. Like little squirrels all winter long, we've been storing our emotions in our hips. Now it's time to, dig them up and get rid of them. Yeah, and one more time, reverse. Good. All right, and come back to center. Now we're going to bring our legs together. Yes, and then we're going to sit back with our hips and bring our hands onto bring them onto right above your knees. And then we're just going to do some nice circles here. Yeah, keeping the legs together, that stabilizes the knee joints. And just do some nice little circles here in one direction. Good. And then circles in the other direction. Loosening up our joints. Yeah. And then reverse, go the opposite direction again. Yeah, so we're starting to feel it a little bit in your glutes. So those little muscles that we sit on do get lazy. And then one more time, opposite direction. Easing the legs together, knees together. And there should be no discomfort here. Yeah, and then pause. Press down into your feet. Very slowly, bring the body back up. Yeah, so just using these muscles a little bit, that gets us our heart rate going a little bit. So we're gonna slide over to the other side and just do that same Shiva dance on this side. Yeah, good. All right. So let's just bring our one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. You can close your eyes. And just let the breath relax and let the breath come back into its normal state. And then gently open the eyes and relax the hands down. You can have your hand on the chair here to begin with. Nice tall spine, looking straight ahead, getting a spot straight ahead there. Good. Weight into the inside leg again, now that right leg. And we'll start with slowly lifting the left knee up. Good. Pressing into your standing leg, those toes, those right toes. And then as you exhale, slowly start to send your left leg back, leaning the body forward. Good. Pointing that left toe back, reaching maybe the left arm forward. Stretch from fingertips to tiptoe. Good. And breathe. That standing right knee has a little softness to it. And then release that hand down and very gently, very slowly drop that left toe down. Bring the body up and drop your left heel to the floor. Yeah, and so that left toe is on an angle about 30 degrees. Little slight bend here. And then if you're on a tightrope here, you might want to widen your stance and just feel comfortable, right? Because we're going to be here for a little while. So make sure that you feel grounded and comfortable and your foot position is comfortable. Yeah, good. And then on an inhale breath, we're going to straighten this front leg, the right leg, and reach the arms up. Good. And then as we exhale, we're going to drop the arms, put a little bend in that right knee, and reach the arms back, like we're diving into a pool. And on an inhale breath, slowly bring the arms down, straighten that left knee, reach the arms up, and maybe lean back. Keep the spine long, just lean back slightly. And then exhale, slowly float the arms down. Soften the right knee, reach the arms back. More times here. Inhale, reach the arms up. But in this time, if you want to bend the elbows and bring the hands back. Yeah. And then bring the arms back up. And exhale, come forward. Diving forward. And inhale, start to straighten that knee, reach the arms up and back, and maybe bend the elbows a little bit. And up, and exhale, down, back. So we're opening up to newness. We're getting rid of the old. We're bowing, we're surrendering the old, right? And opening up to the new. Reach up and back. Maybe bend the elbows, see how that feels. Back up and exhale, dive back forward. Reach back. Good. And now on an inhale breath, slowly just bring the body up, let the arms stay down. You can bring your hands onto your waist. And on an inhale breath, slowly bring that left foot next to the right. Yeah, and wiggle it out. Good. All right, we can bring ourselves back to the back of our chair here. Good. We're going to have a little bit wider stance. Yes, a little bit. Soften the knees. And on an inhale breath, bring the arms out and up. And maybe interlace your hands above your head. You can keep the elbows bent and bring the palms up if that feels good. But keeping the hands sort of arms in like a circle. Good. We're going to do some side bends for our spine. So yeah, just getting our spine a little bit loose today. Take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, just lean over to the right. Belly's tucked in, and come back up and lean over to the other side. And come back up. And exhale, lean over. And up, and exhale. Good. That belly's tucked in. If this doesn't feel good with your arms up, you can do this with your arms down or just in cactus pose. Yeah, that can take a little bit of, if you're feeling more some tension in your back. Good. And one more round. Next time we come over to the right, let's just pause here. Tuck the belly back. Maybe look underneath your arm and breathe. This beautiful Shiva dance. Yeah. And then inhale, slowly come back up, head forward and over to the other side. So holding that is a little more challenging. You can always drop that left hand. Yeah. Or come into cactus. Yeah. Just do what's comfortable on your body and breathe. 2, 1. Slowly come back up. Good. And exhale, release that down. Ah, good. Roll out the shoulders. Yeah. Make sure that you have some space here. Let's just do our little side to side, loosening up the spine, loosening up any tension. Yeah. Anytime in between asanas, you always want to check in and see if there's any tension that you're holding. You don't want to go to the next thing if you go into it tense, right? Because then it'll just give you more tension. Yeah. And come back to center now and bring your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. Let's roll out the shoulders. Yeah. Circles. And then roll the shoulders forward. Good. All right. So I'm going to come into a balancing pose here, our tree pose. So coming back to the right side of our chair here. Good. And again, we sort of start the same way we did with our Shiva dance, right? So nice tall spine. Good. And then bringing your hand onto the chair. Good. And then shifting your weight to that inside leg, bending the knee. Good. And this time we can either stay right here and do a little opening. We can draw that knee out to the side and bring the bottom of your foot to the inside of your ankle. Yeah. If you have tree pose in your regular practice, you can also bring the foot onto the shin. It's a little more challenging, especially if you're going to let go of the chair. Some people come up into their thigh, just never on the knee. So have a nice tall spine, have your gaze forward. Yeah, so bring your foot to wherever is comfortable. Good. And now if it's available to you, you can slowly bring your hands into prayer position. Bring your elbows out slightly, gently press into your palms. And beautiful Shivas, here we are. Yeah. So you're going to feel the body wobble. Just relax into the pose. Allow the wobble. No, that's good. It's the body, the brain talking to the body. Relax the hands if you want to reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Yeah, just like here we are, blossoming open. In this new time, another springtime we get to enjoy. Lift the gaze up if you want a little bit more of a challenge. And if you topple out, just know that that's good. You were challenging yourself and slowly make your way back. Good. And then the ultimate challenge in this pose for me is to soften your gaze, close your eyes, but only do that if you're feeling really stable here. With all these different options to push yourself a little bit, challenge yourself, get a little uncomfortable. It's how we grow. Yeah. Birth isn't easy. All those little bulbs pushing through the cold earth, that's not easy either. They do it, right? They push themselves. Yeah. And then we're going to come out slowly, opening the eyes if you close them, bringing your palms together, and slowly bringing them down to your heart. Yeah. With time, maybe there's a little wobble. And then once your hands are back to your heart, you can release them onto and hold onto the chair, and then you can just release that leg. Good. And relax. Who knew? How's that? We're really working these glutes today. Yes, and strengthening. We're strengthening ourselves, getting ourselves also ready for getting more active during as spring arrives. Good. All right. Let's wiggle it out. Let's just shake the foot and the leg. Yeah. And the hips. Just release that tension that you've built up there. Good. All right, let's find our mountain pose here. I'm checking in with kneecaps lifted, tailbone tucked down, belly gently back, chin back slightly. All right, palms forward. That's taking the shoulders in line with the hips. And just feel nice and tall, like a beautiful tall tree that we are. Good. And feel free to hold on with your right hand onto the chair as we prepare for our balance, right? So shifting the weight to the inside leg, keep that left or that right knee engaged. That keeps the thigh engaged with stability. And then we're gonna bend that left knee. So really take your time here and notice what's going on in your body as you go from one to the next level, right? Maybe the knee comes out, bring the bottom of the foot in so you're on your toe on the left foot. Maybe you bring the foot onto your inside shin. Yeah. Even your thigh, if that's in your practice. Find a nice tall spine. Good. Again, you start to feel that little bit of wobble. Know that that's okay. Just tell yourself, I've got this. I've got it. Keep that heart lifted. Maybe float your hands into prayer position. Float your elbows out to the side. Coming into a little Shiva pose here. Yeah. And then slowly bring your arms up towards the sky. Sometimes that actually helps your balance. Yeah. If you're feeling really stable, maybe this side's a little different than the other, you can always lift your gaze a little bit higher. You can always soften your gaze. And even close your eyes. So cool out. The sun's out, but it's snowing. It's like a snow shower. Snow shower. Maybe, I wonder if there could be a rainbow. And breathe. I'm distracting you. Yes, that's okay. Life is full of distractions and challenges. That's what keeps us growing. We'd be so boring if we were just happy all the time. Nothing ever happened. That would be complacent. We wouldn't grow. We wouldn't evolve. All right. And whenever you're ready to come out of this nice balance challenge, and open your eyes, you can bring your palms together and float your hands down to your heart, a nice tall spine. And then relax. And slowly make your way out of the leg part. Balance. Good. And shake it out. Yes. Good job. Shake out the hands. Let's bring the hands out to the side. Maybe a little higher. Maybe shake the head. Yeah. Just get crazy. It's a good time of year to just get crazy. Shake it off. You know, we get so, we should do this, we shouldn't do that. And it's like, just as long as you're leading with your heart, just get as crazy as you possibly can. And that is, what is it, addictive to the people around you. The crazier you get, all of a sudden you find they're getting crazy. It's like the laughing game, somebody starts and then somebody else and two other three, and before you know it, everybody's laughing. At nothing other than laughing. Yeah, shake it out. All right. So we're gonna bring the feet a little bit wider apart and soften the knees. Clasp your hands behind your back. Good. Right. Coming into a little bit of an inversion here. We're gonna take a breath in, and as you exhale, slide your hips back, start to hinge forward, and look down towards the floor. Good. And then if you'd like, you can lift your arms up. If you'd like, you can drop the crown of your head down. And just come into your version of forward fold, whatever that is, whatever that looks like. And breathe. Long, slow breaths. Yeah. 3 more breaths here. Just notice the exhale breath allows whatever's you're gripping to soften. Right? If you need to relax your arms back onto your back, do that. Yeah. And on your next exhale, relax your arms onto your back. Start to reach your hands towards the floor as you slowly bring the body, very slowly. Keep looking down though. The body's up, the shoulders and the head. And unclasp your hands gently and reach your arms into a T. And stretch long, stretch, stretch, stretch from your shoulders all the way down your arms into the tips of your fingers. Yeah. So when we lose that hour, right? The organs that process at night, in the middle of the night, are your liver. So this is good for your liver. Gallbladder, this is good for your gallbladder. Now, large intestine, we're going to do the twists are good for that. So we're just helping it along because they don't get the opportunity and then relax if your sleep is interrupted. Yeah. And that's okay occasionally. When our sleep is interrupted chronically, that can create a whole bunch of dis-ease in the body. So we really want to do as much as we can to get into the rhythm of nature. And at the very least, starting on Sunday morning, it'll be easier to get up with the sun because the sun will come up later. But getting up with the sun or before is optimal. Yeah, for our well-being. All right, tell that to a teenager, right? For a 20-something, yeah, my kids are starting to get it more and more. All right, so coming to the front of your chair and find that band around the top of your knees. Yeah, and energetically press into that band as you send your hips back. Yeah, good. And then just come about halfway and take a breath in. And then exhale, very slowly come the rest of the way. Yeah. If you have like a towel or a band or a belt that you could do that, it's a really nice way to practice standing and sitting. So you have something to press out against, and that really helps to strengthen this whole lower body. Yeah. All right. We're coming forward in the chair. Here. We're getting a nice tall spine. Good. We're going to open up our hips. Yes, we're going to, again, spring cleaning stuff. All right, so just we're going to do our figure 4. It's just like the best hip opener that I know. And then if we're up here, let's just give some love to our ankle. Do a couple rotations, however many you want. Yeah. And then if it's available to you, lay that right foot or ankle onto your left leg. If that's not comfortable, you know the drill. Outside of the foot, when you do the outside of the foot on top of the shoe, you're down here, it allows the leg to open a little more. If you're crossing at your ankles, it's not as big of an opening, but that can happen too if that's more comfortable for you. So let's find our legs. Good. Lift the heart. Lift the chin. Bring your awareness to your belly button, your navel area. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, glide your belly button forward towards your leg. Yeah, the body starts to lean forward. Keep the head above the shoulders. Good. Let's just come back here, massage out a little bit. Back to straight spine, and then on an exhale breath, lean forward a little bit more. See how that goes. And then come back. Good. And the third time's a charm, right? Coming forward as far as is comfortable, and let the head relax. Even close your eyes. Let the head relax down wherever it lands. And notice the spots in your body that are stiff, right? Let's start with the jaw. Like just open your mouth slightly, let the jaw relax. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Wiggle your fingers gently. Yeah. Take some big breaths here. Nice big breath in. And as you exhale, just allow the body to soften forward a little bit more. Allow a little bit bigger opening in that right hip. Melt into this opening, releasing all of the darkness hiding in those hips, the dark negative emotions. Let them free. When you're ready, on an inhale breath, press down into your left foot. Very slowly start to bring the body back up. Yeah, you can open your eyes if you close them. And let's just help that right leg up off the left. Nice. Ooh, wiggle it out a little bit. Maybe move the legs. Soften and let all the tension just ease out of the body. Yeah, good. Let's do the other side. So lifting this left leg up, maybe doing a few circles with that ankle. That feels good. And this one I'm getting a little snap, crackling, and popping. And then find your legs. So either you're up here, you're on your foot, or you're crossed at your ankles. Find a nice tall spine. Notice if there's any difference on this side in your hips, right? Does this one feel more open? Does this one feel a little bit more tight? Yeah. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw your belly button forward. Yeah, I'm a lot tighter on this side, I can tell. And then inhale, come back up. Then exhale, glide your belly forward. Good. And inhale, come back up. Then exhale, come forward. This time, just remain forward. Float your eyes closed. Check in with where you're holding tension, right? For me, I just like move my fingers a little bit and realize how much I'm gripping with my hands, right? So just wiggling your fingers, taking the tension out of there, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears, finding your breath. 2 or 3 breaths here. Just relax, let go. Move all your attention. And then when you're ready, slowly press down into that right foot. Slowly bring the body back up and just guide that leg off the other. Good. And wiggle out your legs. And we're going to get ready now for a little bit longer meditation. Nice work, everyone. So yes, getting quiet, going inside, and just becoming aware of what you want to get rid of. I know I talk about that a lot, like what does that mean, right? So let's get yourself ready for your meditation. And it's just a practice, like why am I letting that bother me? Why am I letting that get to me? Why am I doing this negative thing? Whatever it is that you become aware of, because nothing can get changed unless you're aware of something that you want to change, right? So allows us to do that, just sitting quiet. Good. So you can either lay down, if you're sitting up, make sure that you're nice and comfortable. Spend a couple of seconds just getting nice and comfortable. Feel your back supported. Bring your palms up on your lap, high up on your thighs, and close your eyes. It's closed. Sitting nice and easily. Take a deep breath in And let it go. Again, let's take a deep breath in and let it go. Listen to all the sounds around you. You hear barking dogs or traffic, maybe a fan or the heat blowing, whatever it is. Accept all the noises. Be in harmony with your environment. Let's take a deep breath and let go. Become aware of your physical body. Body is a beautiful gift. Love your body very dearly. Become aware of your feet. Legs, your abdomen, stomach, and chest. Arms, face, head, the whole body. Whole body. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Become aware of your thoughts. whether good thoughts or bad thoughts. Be in harmony with that. Do not resist the thoughts. Let them come. Now you are in harmony with your thoughts. Take a deep breath in and let go. Become aware of your feelings. Whether pleasant or unpleasant. Accept the feelings as they are. You are peace. You are joy. Become aware of your feelings. Become aware of your thoughts. Become aware of the sensations of the body. Become aware of the environment. Take a deep breath in And let go. We begin to wiggle the toes and fingers. Slowly bringing your hands into prayer position, resting your thumbs onto your heart. Take another breath in. As you breathe out, relax your forehead towards your fingertips. Relax your shoulders. We'll close practice with this. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. When you're feeling ready and complete, at your own speed, very slowly and gradually, you may open your eyes, lift your head. And I thank you all for coming to this practice on this perfect day for yoga. Yeah. And enjoy the rest of your day. Have a fun spring ahead this weekend, and we'll see you next week to wake up. A lovely rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming.